You set up a scroll, didn't you?
I want to see it. Please read it.
Right.
Please read it.
It's not scrolling. There it is. Yeah. The pirate who stole Life Day. Turmoil spreads across the galaxy. Countless worlds fall to the Separatist threat as the Clone Wars rage on. Even the time-honored tradition of Life Day isn't safe from all-out war. General Obi-Wan Kenobi has received a desperate cry for help from the citizens of the beleaguered world of Onderon. Eager to increase Republic sympathies in region, the general has dispatched a covert team with the intention of delivering desperately needed supplies to the besieged system.
I listened to it a lot.
I approve so hard.
This is awesome.
I could sing it.
Okay.
Better, okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
Better, okay.
So, the rundown of what the party is going to be doing, since I have not been live this whole time. I'm sorry about that stream. I should have checked that before we got started. General Kenobi has brought this covert group of heroes together with the intention of bringing supplies to the besieged world of Onderon. He wants them to work with a reformed Twi'lek smuggler and her droid to pilot through the Separatist blockade, land on the planet, and bring a bunch of supplies to the people of Onderon City to continue their survival against the Confederate besiegement. And as a special Life Day present from the Jedi Order. Oh, and Onderon is a dangerous world full of natural predators that are supposed to be very, very dangerous.
Seems simple enough. Do we come back here when we're done, or do we stay there?
Please report back here for your next assignment once you are done with the supply drop. The fleet will be here in dry dock receiving repairs for the next couple of cycles.
Well, I hope Artemis is as good as you say she is.
I understand she comes highly recommended by General Skywalker.
Let's see. I know. I do most of the work. It's okay. She kind of pats R4's head.
And Obi-Wan smiles warmly at all of you and says, if that is all, may the Force be with you. And Merry Life Day.
And
Thank
also
you,
with you.
So,
Awesome. So yeah, you guys head off down to the hangar bay of the Venator. And sure enough, the ship that is designated for you guys is waiting. It's prepped. The supplies have been loaded up on top of it. I will pull up an image of that ship on stream. You guys will be taking an Edda-class shuttle, an ambassador-style shuttle on your way to Onderon.
Almost looks like the Lambda-class shuttles from the original trilogy.
Yeah, I think they're a direct descent or predecessor. Ancestor.
Oh, no, I'm just looking over our ship's character sheet.
Yeah, it's loaded up for you guys. As you guys head into the hangar, you do see there's a bunch of clones running around various tasks. You do see the mechanics and the droids have started working on repairing some of the Star Destroyers, various subsystems. everybody seems to be sort of in a nice, light holiday spirit as well. A lot of the clone troopers have their helmets off, they're smiling. Everybody seems to be having a good time.
R4 is immediately going to roll on and wheel himself back to engineering to make sure that none of these clones have messed up the systems on the ship.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll for me a mechanics check, average difficulty.
Okay.
Wow.
And so I got 3 successes and a triumph.
Perfect. So, not only do you realize that there's nothing the clones have gotten wrong, per se, but you, using your astromech droid brain, are able to improve the performance of the ship in a way of your choice, especially with that triumph. I will leave that sort of up to you narratively how you want to describe it.
I'm going to reroute some of the excess power for life support because we don't have a full complement, and put it into maneuverability for the ship.
Awesome. So I will say, for the blockade run, you guys will get to add a blue dice to any piloting checks to avoid detection from the Separatists.
Yo.
Thanks to R4 coming in and fixing everything.
I'm gonna go to the cockpit to get a feel for the ship.
Awesome. Yeah, you sit down. It's a very standard mid-sized cockpit. Everything seems to be in order. It's a little more official than what you're used to piloting. You usually pilot some like junkers and stuff like that out in the mid and outer rim.
Yeah.
But despite it being a little stuffy in here, it does seem like you know your way around the cockpit for sure.
Okay.
What about Forever and Brick? What are you guys up to?
Well, I'm gonna head on board and stow my weapon and check all the firing systems and everything else. Not that I'm expecting we'll get in trouble, but I'm expecting we'll get in trouble.
Why would there be trouble?
We're running a blockade, and we have a smuggler for a pilot. So yeah.
I take offense. He does too.
I hope we do a Guardians of the Galaxy game someday, and Aaron has a Groot soundboard.
No. If I'm playing Groot, I'm just gonna I am Groot it.
Awesome. Brick, anything you want to do before you guys disembark?
No, I'm not super worried about anything. I'm definitely not as worried as Frogger here. So I'm going to find some paper, and I am going to take out my knife, and I'm going to make some like paper snowflakes, snow stars, and hang those up around, and just make everybody feel a little bit merrier.
Beautiful.
I like
Weird,
you.
though, they all start coming out as these like cogs.
Yeah, it's purely aesthetic. It's not going to help us in any kind of way.
I love it.
It's all Republic, like the Republic like shield, the little hexagon that the Republic uses.
It's morale bonus.
Awesome. So,
If
as
there's
you...
music there, I'll turn it to holiday music too.
Heck yes. Oh,
Max
She likes
Rebo's
you already.
Life Day album.
I heard it was actually pretty good.
awesome. So yeah, you guys, Brick's festifying up the ship. Forever is checking everything, making sure everything is where it needs to be. It's in its place. R4 is modifying the life support to add some power subsystems to the maneuverability. Artemis, you are in the cockpit getting ready to launch, and with that, we should roll our destiny pool.
Ooh.
So, to roll the destiny pool, I'll go ahead and clear it. Open up your character sheets. And Aaron, remind me where we're supposed to click.
So right underneath your dice pool, you should see something that says Destiny Pool, and there's a little button that says Roll Destiny, which I rolled, and I got 1 dark side point.
Me too. 1 dark side. We're doing great. Wow.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh my God!
We have the
So
worst
audience,
start.
between the 4 of us, we rolled 5 dark side points. So we're gonna have a rough start.
Yeah.
I have so many points to use.
Just randomly use the adding checks. I have like almost no chance of failing, and then we'll actually have some.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Something dark side.
Alright, so
If you haven't already, go check out our podcast. I'm kidding.
something dark dragons. Something dark side. Alright, awesome. So, with 5 dark side points in my pool, and your guys' spirits raised by the holiday music and the snowflakes of brick,
Thank God.
you guys launch from the hangar bay of this Venator Star Destroyer, angle yourselves, coming out of the fighter tube, and you just boom, shoot off into hyperspace in the direction of the Onderon system. It takes a couple of hours to get from the location of the Venator to Onderon, traveling through hyperspace. The swirling blue lights fill the cockpit. You're sort of progressing forward through space. That steady hum of the hyperdrive engine. What are you guys doing as you guys are making your way to the drop point? Is there any prep you guys want to make?
Oh, you want to spend time with me, R4? I'm thrilled. Is it merry or happy? Life Day.
Happy Life Day sounds better.
It does.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day, R4.
And you get R4 a little Santa hat.
I will. Is that a challenge? I can do that.
Awesome.
We paint him Life Day colors.
Brick, do you have a tiny Santa hat?
I can definitely look.
Awesome.
I've got 5 dark side points, so unfortunately, Brick, you left your small Santa hat back on the ship, an accident. You totally meant to bring it.
Can I try and like origami one out of the paper that I have left?
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Cool. It's not quite the same, but
But it'll work.
here you go.
You know what? It works. I don't think R4 is going to complain, and I'm going to put it on R4.
Is there a way where I can look up some of this animal life that on the planet that Obi-Wan was alluding to?
For sure. Go ahead and make a knowledge outer rim skill check. It'll be average difficulty. So, to do that, go ahead and open your character sheet.
Did you see me freaking out?
I didn't see you
Yep,
freaking
I'm here.
out, but I felt it.
Disturbance.
So, when you open your character sheet, there's character info and skills right underneath that, like wound, strain, and soak and all that stuff.
Sure.
Click on skills, go down. It's not in general skills, there's a knowledge skills section underneath that. And then just click, before you click, go up to the top of the character sheet and add 2 of those purple dice in the dice pool section. So there's that little dark purple triangle. Click
Sure.
on that twice to add 2 of those, and then go ahead and roll it.
And this is for Outer Rim, you said?
Yep.
And then, like, click off before roll. There you go.
Got it.
And then to interpret that, what you got, so you rolled 3 successes, you rolled 3 failures on the dice, and you rolled 1 dread. The successes and the failures cancel each other out, so you're left with 1 threat. And that threat means that you didn't learn anything useful about this Outer Rim world, and you suffer 1 strain because you are really upset about not having that Santa hat here.
Sure.
So at the top
That
of your
seems
sheet,
right. I'm not very smart.
at the top of the sheet, you should have wounds and strain. Just go ahead and mark one of those strains off.
Go up. Yep. All right. Well, Guess Santa didn't bring me brains this year.
Yeah. So, I think that droid's
I
hassling
agree,
your grapes.
R4. You know, I think you are great as you are, and yes, you're doing great.
Yeah, I get it.
Rick.
Cool, thanks. He'll go sulk in a corner.
Yeah, you got your hostile life forms all mixed up. You're not sure exactly what is on Onderon, other than Obi-Wan said it's dangerous.
Cool.
You walk in the park.
Well, I'm gonna see about pulling up some of the schematics of like where we're supposed to be, where the drop zone's supposed to be. You know, who our contacts are supposed to be, who are we supposed to, and are there any other hostiles besides the blockade that we need to be aware of?
This is a little unconventional, but go ahead and make a knowledge warfare check, average difficulty.
So looks like I got 2 advantages.
Awesome. So with 2 advantages, you don't get any more readout about what the Separatists might have with them, but you do come across rumors of there being a Mandalorian enclave on Onderon and its moon, Dexun. You don't think they'll be interested in what you guys are doing, but they are another armed entity on that world. So, maybe you'll run into Mandalorians, who knows?
So I'll mention that to Artemis and kind of say, when we're coming in, can we make sure we kind of steer clear of the moon? There might be some Mandalorians stationed there.
Sure.
And rather ruffle any feathers, because, well, Separatists are enough to deal with.
Right.
Sure.
All the
Do my
Mandos.
best.
Perfect. So yeah, after a couple hours, you guys drop out of hyperspace. At the edge of the system, you do see it's this beautiful green, sort of jungle-esque world. And you do see, sure enough, posted all around the planet are these large donut-style ships, the Lucre Hulk battleships, with the little like donut hole in the center. And you can see little clusters of these vulture droids, zipping in and out of these battleships, keeping an eye on all traffic moving their way into the system. You guys are officially running the blockade. So, Artemis, as the pilot, I would like for you to make a piloting space check, but make sure to add 1 blue dice for R4's modifications.
Alright, what difficulty?
This is going to be hard difficulty.
So 3 purple. Awesome.
And I'm going to use a dark side point to upgrade the difficulty of one of these purples to a red.
I hate you.
Of course you did.
Hey, GM, can I posit something?
Sure.
That we have someone can be a co-pilot to give her a blue boost die.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I want a co-pilot to help me.
Yeah, so that would be another blue boost, so 2 blue boost dice.
I'm gonna jump into the gunner position just in case.
Awesome.
I want to be ready just in case.
What?
Calm down, I'm not gonna get us into a fight.
Why would there be space combat in a game called Star Wars?
So I got a triumph and free advantage, but I also got a failure.
You did get a failure.
And I don't know what this means because I got a triumph.
Okay, so that means you fail, but something really good happens as part of that failure. So
Awesome. And then what can I do with this free advantage?
Let me see what you can do. So with 3 advantages, basically since you failed, we are going to go into a semi-combat situation. You're not just going to be able to sneak by unannounced, but I will Ordinarily, this would be a surprise for you guys, but I'll let you choose if you want to do your initiative with cool or vigilance, whichever's better for you.
Which one's better for me?
And I will give your pursuers a black dice for their first pursuit roll.
Awesome. I'm gonna go with cool because I have a higher number of dice for that.
Perfect. So yeah, never had a spaceship combat before.
Oh yeah.
I'll help you walk you through it. It's tons of fun actually, but
I'm here for it.
Hey guys, we might got some friends on our tail. I know this is not my fault, R4. I know.
R4 is going to wheel
me.
himself back into engineering, getting ready to do battlefield repairs.
I'm so happy R4 acknowledges it's not my fault.
But
was it not your fault?
It was 100% not my fault. R4 said so.
Oh, good. Well, as long as R4 said so.
I know, right?
Alright, so I've got some Vulture droids here. Let me add their stats in real quick.
I disagree. They do not need stats.
Would you rather Alex just make it up?
I would rather make it up.
I would. You should not have me make it up.
I know, I'd rather we make it up. Oh yeah.
If you guys were fighting TIE fighters, it would be good for me to make it up for you guys, but you guys aren't fighting TIE fighters, you're fighting Vulture droids. Because I'm one of those guys who's of the opinion that a TIE fighter should fall apart when you sneeze on it.
TIE fighters are no joke in this system, actually.
No, they're not. I know from a ship that almost got shot down in one of our games.
Yeah, I appreciate them taking the time to make TIE fighters a viable threat, but in universe, TIE fighters don't have shields, they don't have life support, they don't have hyperdrives.
They don't have any of that in this system either, but they're fast and they have good guns.
Yeah, they're fast is the one thing that TIE fighters are good for.
Yep.
And I don't know, I've always said that screaming noise isn't the TIE fighter, it's the pilot.
It's a suicide bomb.
So.
Alright, so while I'm finishing getting these stats in, Aaron, what are we supposed to do to start our space fight?
Well, first, you will roll initiative for the Vulture droids. I'm assuming they are minion groups.
They are.
So you would roll initiative for each group. So if there's one group of 4, then they get 1 initiative roll. Each of us will roll individually because we can. We get to pick our turns each turn separately. So, it can be things like, well, one person's running down to engineering to do repairs while someone else is shooting, while the pilot is doing evasive maneuvers and all that stuff.
Awesome.
Alright.
So we'll start with initiative, would be where we start.
And we are rolling cool because I said so.
Yep.
Yes, you guys are rolling cool, and I will have the droids roll vigilance.
And there's no difficulty.
Yeah, there's no difficulty for initiative checks.
Right.
Ooh, I got one.
And we're all rolling cool, am I right when I say that?
Yes.
Yes.
But don't roll cool, roll up where it says initiative cool, because otherwise it won't go into the initiative tracker.
Ooh, good.
Oh, but sending to you guys is just PC.
Right. Well, because the reason for that is because each turn
you guys
we
get to
pick
decide
the slots. It doesn't have to always be like Artemis, Brick. It's PC slot 1, PC slot 2, PC slot 3, PC slot 4, and PC slot 1, and PC slot 2, and each turn you get to kind of pick and choose based on how narratively it's going to go best. And holy crap, that was a great roll for Frogger. Even with the fact that you left your difficulty in.
Yeah, I noticed that right after all it.
Yes, please make sure you delete your difficulty before you roll initiative.
I thought mine was good, sir, and now I feel like nothing.
Okay.
You feeling adequate?
So I've got my starfighters for my I've got my droid starfighters here, the minion group. You're being pursued by one minion group of 4 droid starfighters.
I feel inadequate compared to forever.
That's what I do.
Yeah, apparently.
Don't feel that bad. I'm right there with you. So
I mean, look, mine was actually decent, but then like, I've never rolled that good on initiative, and then
Yes, you
now I
have.
still. No, I haven't. Carol, my pilot does not roll well on initiative, and you know this.
Vigilance.
This is gonna be great.
Alright, let me roll for them.
Oh no.
Can't find character.
Oh no,
Get out of here.
I thought that was like one of you guys just messing with us.
Nope.
Like, alert speaking to us. I can't find the character. Please update character or NPC name field, match the character sheet and name and try again. And I was like, what are you doing?
No, that's me.
I didn't know you had a character named Alert.
Well, the alert was because I didn't have a character for it.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them. Cool. Now there are 4 of them.
No, it's a rough one.
Boom, here we go.
Oh, hey, I see your channel there.
So I got 2 successes and 2 triumphs for NPC initiative.
Okay. So essentially, it's going to be PC1, PC2, and PCs, PC3, PC4.
Wait, two what and 2 triumphs?
2 successes and 2 triumphs.
2 advantage, not 2 triumphs.
Sorry, 2 advantage. My bad.
Say 2 triumphs would be terrifying.
We're so fast.
Go home now.
Awesome. So yeah, stacking you guys in ascending order or descending order. Boom. PCs. You have 2 PCs who can go, then the NPCs, then 2 PCs. And you guys are starting at long range.
Can I go first?
Yes, by all means. Please get us out of here.
I would say the pilot going first is usually not a bad thing.
So, do we want to be better at getting away right now, or do we want to go fight these things?
Hey, GM, what speed are they coming in at?
They are coming in at.
Breakneck.
They are coming in at 3 speed right now.
What speed are we at?
I don't know, what speed do you start combat at?
I mean, it kind of depends on what we were doing before combat started.
You guys were trying to run a blockade, so I'm going to say you can be at max speed if that's
Alright then.
if that makes
Yes,
sense.
Okay, but the scary thing is if they're coming in at 3 speed, we can't outrun them.
please. No. Got it. So I'm gonna make sure we can shoot. Because outrunning isn't happening. I can stay the same distance away, but I cannot outrun. Alright. So, gaining the advantage only helps with me if I'm using what maneuvers? Gain the advantage is something I can do, which is like a post-piloting check, right? I don't know. I don't see a piloting handout.
I'm adding a space cheat sheet right now.
Thank you! I know what to do.
So I mean, you can gain the advantage. Means that we won't suffer the penalties of you taking evasive maneuvers.
Alright then. I think that's what I want us to do.
Okay.
I want to try to like gain the advantage and then take evasive maneuvers.
Perfect. Okay, so gain the advantage is a variable piloting check, so it's an opposed piloting check?
No, it's the difficulty is based on the relative speed, and we are at the same speed that they are, so the difficulty should be 2.
Perfect.
Got it.
So
And do I still have that boost die from R4?
you do, because it was a triumph, so you guys will get a blue boost die thanks to the maneuverability boost that R4 was able to put in prior to your guys leaving the system.
Also, quick question. Our ship has a handling 1.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do for a second?
Gives you a boost die for any piloting checks.
Awesome, so I have 2 boost dice.
Perfect.
Alright then, let's...
You realize you're changing that on the ship's character sheet?
I do now. I do now. Because I am not... What's my set times? Alright, take 0 this.
New character sheet experience.
It's not new for me, though, is the sad thing.
Yeah.
I appreciate you backseat GMing, Sourcey Cat.
I'm not Sourcey Cat.
I also appreciate you front seat
there you
GMing, Aaron.
Alright, let's do this.
Aaron is giving me a boost die on running this system.
Oh.
Well, those boost dice did absolutely nothing, but
That's true.
that is 4 successes and 1 threat. Drink?
That would turn to system strain, not.
Not pilot strain.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn that into system strain for the ship. Go ahead and narrate what you're doing.
Oh god, how would I describe gaining the advantage? Well, because I'm going to be taking the base maneuvers, basically what I'm planning on doing is kind of making it look like I'm just frantically dodging, but actually trying to make sure I have still good line of sight for whoever my gunner is.
Perfect. And you guys only have
So they can
forward-facing guns, so are you doing like a
Yeah, we're-
bootlegger's reverse and like backing up towards the planet so you guys could shoot at the people chasing you?
Which is why I think I also have the advantage on them, because they are probably very confused about what I am doing.
Does not compute.
Is she driving backwards? Heck yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
Which is also why my ship hates me. And why my droid hates me.
Perfect. So yeah, you guys are on your way. Boom, 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 boom. You gain the advantage. You're flying backwards through the blockade. R4's already wheeled himself off to engineering just in case. So after Artemis, we have another PC. Whoever wants to go next.
Since we're not in range with our guns, would anyone mind if I grab it?
Go for it.
All right. Would like to use the boost shields action to
Awesome.
reroute power from other systems to boost the defensive systems of the vehicle. So that will increase our, in this case, since for some reason Artemis is flying us backwards, I will boost our forward shields by 1 if this is a success. It will, however, give our ship 1 system strain, but it will give us another point of shields. So
Yeah.
I took off our strain.
You did take off our strain? Cool.
I got a strain.
Perfect, perfect. I will leave that on you. I'll make you the ship, secretary.
I am the ship secretary. Pilot to the ship.
all right, so it's a mechanics check, difficulty 3. That is 1 success, 2 threat, and 1 triumph.
Wow.
So,
Dear God, can you stop rolling triumphs with frets?
I mean, it's okay. It would make sense that in that case the strain is mine, but
Yeah, I would
Can
say
you
this.
take strain?
I can take strain. George
Yeah.
can take strain.
So yeah, go
Our
ahead.
system's back there.
Yeah, go ahead. Add that strain to yourself, R4.
Okay.
You did get the success.
Yep.
What can we do with the triumph for boosting shields?
Well, normally, this trade-off of the one strain for the one defense would only last one round, and then an additional round for each success. With the triumph, can we say that it will last for an extra 3 rounds?
I think that is eminently fair.
Okay.
Just like forever, right?
I mean, if this fight lasts more than 3 rounds, I'll be surprised. So,
But that's when 3 rounds were going down.
probably. And normally, I would let the gunner have taken one of the earlier initiative slots, but since we're not in range of guns, it
Yeah.
seemed like jumping into boost shields was worth it.
Perfect.
I totally agree.
So, the vulture droids, they are going to try to close the
Alright.
distance between you guys.
Makes sense.
So they are at speed 3 right now. That means they can move, they could change range by 1 for 1 maneuver, right?
Mhm.
Awesome. So that's 1 maneuver for them to get closer. Are they allowed to increase their speed as well?
If their max speed is not 3, then yes.
Their max speed is not 3.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, I expected it. They're Vulture droids. I'm expecting them to be fast.
Awesome. So they do tick up a speed rank. They also move to medium range instead of long range.
Okay.
And they are closing in on you guys, sort of zipping through space. You see their little robot heads pop up. They look at each other and they're a little shocked at the going backwards maneuver, but they are going to continue pursuing.
I'm gonna say
This is what I do.
they could use 2 maneuvers to close to short range.
Although that's going to involve some strain.
No, not if they
But-
don't. Not if they don't take an action, because they wouldn't be able to shoot at us anyways.
Oh,
Even at
it's
short
not a
range.
maneuver to increase speed?
Oh yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. So yeah, you're right.
So yeah, they're increasing their speed and they are closing distance a little bit, so they're at medium range now.
We still can't shoot them.
And they're minions, so they can't take system strain, right?
Well, they
They
can. They just
can.
turns into wounds.
Right. Right.
If they can.
Awesome. Cool. So yeah, they are closing in on you guys. They are eager to engage and blow you guys up.
I'm
Republic
eating another
dogs?
one up.
We have a PC next.
Um,
Come on, clones, do something.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
they're not
no
close
intention,
enough. They're not close enough for me to shoot yet.
I'm sorry. Not my fault.
To be fair, you are driving away from them, so it's a little bit your fault.
Alright, well, on the other hand, I didn't think we wanted to engage. I'm sorry.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm just so yeah. All my plan was to nothing's been hit, so there's nothing for us to fix yet. Nothing's been I can't shoot anything yet. So
We got some system strain to fix.
That's true, actually. You could do damage control to reduce our strain.
If you guys know how to do that.
that's a mechanics check, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have to disembark from the gunner position to do that?
Oh, I don't need to even know if I can do it. So
Say we're low enough on strain. The difficulty is only 1 purple die, but
Yeah, I am not trained in that, and the last time I did something untrained didn't go so hot. So
Alright. No.
I am going to. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Trevor.
No.
I'm gonna burn my turn sitting, making more snowflakes in my seat with my combat knife.
This is how my droid will come to murder you.
The ship's rumbling, rolling.
So
Yeah,
with that, I'm going to jump up and yell at you to take the gunner position, and I'm going to go try to hit the and try to do a repair.
Awesome. Cool. So yeah, you disengage from the gunner position. You run off to mechanics. I assume you can roll a mechanics check now?
you should be able to. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a maneuver and then an action. So go ahead and roll a mechanics check with 1 difficulty dice.
Believe me. seen a difficulty.
Yeah, 2 successes and an advantage.
Awesome. So yeah, you are able to repair
One strain.
Just some
one strain.
I got it. Secretary of the ship, man.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a cool talent, it's always only one strain or one trauma that you can fix.
Gotcha.
No matter how many successes you have.
Cool. So yeah, you run off. You start repairing the strain on the shuttle. You do run past all of the the gathered supplies you guys have in the cargo hold. Start rewiring some stuff. Last PC is Brick, who was working on his ornaments.
But he was also given an order.
Yes, I was given an order, so I will head over to the gunner position, see what I can see. I assume that they're in sight.
They are within sight. They're just out of range, just barely.
Is there a way that I can aim so that when they're in my view, I don't know if there's like a way to hold turns.
There isn't, but you can aim one turn and apply the effect the following turn.
Awesome. So I will aim towards where I see them approaching, hoping that they'll catch up.
Perfect. So yeah, you pop into the gunner's seat on the forward-mounted laser cannons. The targeting computer comes up, the little red reticles and the triangles and stuff, and you're sort of doing some calibrations in your clone brain as these vulture droids are nearing engagement range. And that gives us another PC.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure these droids are going to come to us. Especially because they're going faster than us now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna try to get the advantage again. And keep up the evasive maneuvers.
Perfect.
Okay, they are now faster, so your difficulty for gain the advantage is going to be 3.
Yes, but I still have my 2 blue dice.
You do still have your 2 blue dice.
Alright, I like this. I like this. We got this. This is fine. I gotta get this.
Everything's fine. How are you?
This is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, there you go.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It's fine.
We love that. Good deal. 2 successes and an advantage.
Yo, it's fine.
He's a good
I'm
pilot.
doing great. I'm horrible flying backwards.
Yeah, so I forgot you're still flying backwards. So yeah, you're sort
Yeah.
of like, feinting and tricking these vulture droids as they're sort of buzzing in, getting closer and closer. You can almost see the red in their glowing eyes as they're getting closer to you.
And I'm keeping up the evasive maneuvers, so, I'm making sure we can still fire at these things, because I'm pretty sure they're going to come to us,
That's their intention.
while making them so concerned about why is this idiot pilot flying backwards and jerking like this. Then for R4 to start cleaning me out. Android.
Awesome. We have one more player before the vulture droids are in range.
I could take it, and I could always try to slice their systems to disrupt their systems.
Do it. My droid buddy, I
Go
love
for
you,
it.
do it.
Okay. So it's a difficulty 3 check, but if I succeed, I can reduce the defense of one zone on the target vehicle. So, basically disable any shields that they have on their front arc. If I get a triumph, I can disable a weapon for 1 round.
Look, you've
Nice.
been getting a lot of triumphs. I have faith in you, buddy.
I'll try it. I don't see any reason not to.
I got a great feeling about this. Let's go.
I don't, but alright, let's try it.
Well, then say the line right.
I've got a bad
Hey,
feeling
it's a
about
success.
Hey!
It's a success. So if they have shields in their forward arc, I'm dropping them.
They do not have shields on their
that's a
forward
shame.
arc.
Do they have shields anywhere?
They do
No.
not have shields anywhere.
Oh.
Oh well.
Buddy, don't fry your server back there.
Yeah, R4's freaking out. He's taking some strain in this encounter.
Don't fry your systems. I just said don't.
Awesome. So, our droids
Our droids, not our droids. Those
Well,
droids.
my droids.
Yes. Our droids are R4.
Awesome. My droids are going to close to close range, and they're going to take a shot at you guys.
Alright, we got an extra shield there, right?
Yes. So that means,
like...
Alex, you're going to have 3 black dice
Oh my lord.
because of our boosted shields.
Fair. 3 black dice and then 2 purple dice because we're in close range.
Yes.
Awesome. Here we go. And the menu group fires as a whole, so... Pew, 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 pew. I got 2 failures and 2 advantages.
So you could give us the black dice for trying to shoot at you?
That's what I'm going to do. So the vulture droids, they come in, they start, they're working together in tandem trying to open fire on you guys, but your Artemis, you're and R4's sort of teamwork, working to confuse them and slice their internal systems. R4 wasn't able to lower any shields, but it did sort of mess with their little droid brain. They're sort of...
upgraded.
The firing is going on, and it's just... You're able to easily get away from it, but it does... it is going to add some difficulty to your attempt to fire back.
Actually, many have had an upgraded difficulty because of my evasive maneuvers.
I would have had an
They
upgraded
still failed.
difficulty. I still failed, but...
Well, we might not have a black die.
That's true. But don't worry about it.
I will remember that next time.
I will try to remind you next time.
Please do. Awesome. So, that brings us to a PC. You guys are in gunnery range, so... Brick, if you want to take a shot, you can do that.
Yes, unless forever, I'll defer to you. Okay,
Oh,
great.
Go for it.
I will fire. I will fire.
So, Brick, the
Do I
best
have
way to
a
do
what?
that... I think the best way to do that is to do it from the vehicles character sheet.
Okay.
Because I do have you listed as the gunner on that
Yep.
ship. So it'll automatically pull off of your character sheet. You just have to go up and add 2 purple dice for
Sure.
distance.
The black dice
and 1
from
black
the
dice.
prior.
Yep.
And then I add a blue from the maneuver, or no, that was just from...
You don't have a penalty, but you don't have an advantage.
Right.
Okay, and did I have an advantage from aiming before?
Yes,
Yes.
you
1
did.
blue die.
So you get 1 blue die from that.
The 1 blue die.
And that
Can't
cancels.
aim
That
again.
would cancel out the black setback dice, right? Right.
No.
Technically, no. You should roll 1 blue and 1 black. You shouldn't just cancel them out.
Gotcha. Cool.
Because you could roll nothing on the black, but roll something on the blue.
Because the system is designed to let you roll buckets of dice for wildly swinging results, because that's very Star Wars.
Yeah.
Welcome to Star Wars.
Welcome to Star Wars.
Things-
I'm looking for the button to roll the actual dice. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Are you
so
on the vehicle sheet?
I'm on the vehicle sheet.
If you
Under
scroll
weapons?
down to crew roles, you should see your name and under gunner. And then there's
I
a little
don't.
die rolling icon at the end of that row.
there's
I
also
rolled
underneath that. There's the weapons section.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not listed under either of those. Should I add me, or...
Can I try something?
You should be under both of them.
I see you
I
on
see
both.
it.
I see you.
So on weapons, Will, do you see character name, Brick, Clone Soldier, Heavy Gunner?
Are you
I
also
see
under
character
Starship?
name, and then under character name I see nothing.
At the very top of the sheet of the character sheet, are you on the character sheet or the vehicle sheet?
I'm on the vehicle sheet.
Huh. Okay.
Are you under Starship or are you on Planetary?
I'm
Or
under
beast.
Starship.
That's
Can I
really
try
weird.
something? I might be able to roll it.
I mean, you probably can roll it, but
Test.
yeah.
I mean, that wasn't the actual roll because I don't have any difficulties or anything.
Huh? It's got your name on it and everything.
I just rolled from up at the top with the 20 here.
Just roll your gunnery.
Is that
then.
the same thing?
Roll your
Yeah,
gunnery.
just use your character sheet and roll your gunnery.
Yep.
It's damage 5, so I'll keep that in mind.
Damage 5, crit free. It's
linked
linked.
also. Yeah.
Yo,
Okay.
you should have.
2 successes. 2 threats.
Perfect. So, what that is going... I don't know what Link does just yet. I'll let Aaron explain what Link does.
If he had 2 advantage, he could turn that linked into a second shot because it's 2 guns that are firing at the same time. So if he had 2 extra advantages, he could have turned it into a second shot that hit.
Perfect.
But there are no extra advantages, so that didn't happen.
Although you do add 1 to the damage.
Yep. So it should be damage 6 against their armor, and then anything left over is applied to their whole trauma.
Perfect. So their armor, blah, blah, blah. Words are hard.
I know. I 100% understand how you feel.
Alright, so 6 damage. The group has 4 members, so we're looking at... You almost destroyed one of the members of the group. Please describe what happens.
I wait until I see the... Because they just fired at us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they were... Yeah, so I wait until I see those, and then I aim for where I saw the firing come from, and I release pew, 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 pew.
Awesome, yeah. Fire sort of lights up the sky, it begins to open up and blast into the droids. They're catching some flak, you see sparks are erupting off of one of them. I am going to give, with my 2 threat, a black dice to the next piloting check made by Artemis. Wahahaha.
2 black?
My two threat I'm going to use to turn into 1 black dice for your next piloting check.
Awesome.
Although I think you're a skilled jockey, so I think you get to ignore one.
Yeah.
So,
I do.
screw me, I guess. Awesome. Go ahead. Last PC is Forever.
I'm gonna. We still have some strain on the ship, so I'm gonna continue to try to reroute that. Make sure it doesn't overload.
Perfect.
Yes, please do.
And it's still.
Still just 1 purple, yeah.
Yep. Mechanics. There you are. 3 successes.
Awesome. So 1 more strain gone.
My job has been stolen.
Forever, do you want to narrate anything that's going on in the back of the ship?
Yeah, I'm just as I'm going down, I'm running through the engineering section, and it's as boards and stuff overload, I'm like grabbing them, pulling them out, slapping new ones in.
Excellent. We have 1 more PC.
Oh, back to the start of a new turn.
Yeah.
Back to the start of a new turn.
Alright.
How soon till we hit the atmosphere?
You guys will probably hit atmosphere in 3 more turns.
Alright, then I'm gonna do another padding check to try to keep our advantage going. And I do ignore that black because, no, I'm a good pilot.
You can't trick me, Vulture droids. I've got a human brain, or a Twi'lek brain.
Wow.
4 successes.
Holy cow.
He's a good pilot.
General Skywalker was
You
right.
have faith in me.
Awesome, yeah. So no benefits. Excellent.
No,
And you're still taking
no
evasive
penalties.
maneuvers?
Yep, no penalties from that, plus we still get an upgrade for any shooting, which we need to remember.
Awesome. So yeah, the ship still going backwards into the atmosphere of Onderon. You notice that a couple of the other Lucrehulk battleships around you guys have started to disengage their squadrons of Vulture droids to join in the chase.
I cannot go faster. Oh, shut it. We're doing fine. We've done this before.
R4 is concerned.
R4, we've done this like 5 times. Calm down.
Awesome. We have another PC who can go.
Don't mention how the last time got us caught, but
I think our gunner should take it.
yeah, go shoot some thing.
All right. I will do that. So, just to make sure I have the dice correct now, it's still 2 purple. The black is removed.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and I still have the 1 blue.
If you aim again,
You should be
yes.
able to, because you haven't taken any other maneuver, so there's no reason for you not to use aim as your maneuver before you shoot.
Yep.
Cool.
You got this. We believe in you.
I love the system.
Woo!
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Oh my lord, that's 4 successes and 2 threats.
So that's 80.
Nice.
No. Yes, 80.
Yeah, 8 damage.
8 damage. 8 damage is a lot of damage.
Don't fry your brain.
Okay, so boom, 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 boom. The gun opens up. You actually manage to destroy one of the vulture droids in pursuit of you, and you almost destroy another one. So please go ahead and describe what happens.
I will just pew pew pew. And I'm singing holiday tunes as I trying to drown out the noise of the artillery there.
We wish you a happy life day. We wish you a happy life day.
I love that. We wish you a happy life day. We wish you a happy life day. Blasts one out of the sky. Happy life day.
I mean, they're droids. They don't have a life.
Oh, fair.
Um,
It's funny that you're the one saying this.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Rancor.
Oh no!
What?
I'm writing that down in the list of missed opportunities in this adventure.
Wait, what did you say?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Rancor.
Oh my god. I love it. Do vampires have noses?
They've got like bulldog noses.
Do you want to get close enough to figure out in my
Nope.
again?
No.
Awesome. And with that 2 threat, I am going to go ahead and give a black dice to your next gunnery check. Brick,
great way to
you're a
do
little
it.
distracted with your life day singing, and you're a little overconfident at this point. You got cocky, kid.
I don't get cocky.
Makes sense.
All right, that brings me back to my droid starfighters who are looking worse for wear. I need to go in and eliminate one of the minions from the minion sheet,
Ha.
Yay.
because that affects their dice rolls.
Yes, it does.
So, they're still at 2 range. They've got 1 upgrade,
Yep.
thanks to Artemis's quick flying. How many setback dice am I at now?
You should still only be at 2 for the purple because, you know. But you shouldn't have any black.
Okay,
They don't have any advantage.
perfect. Cool. So yeah, I've got 2 difficulty dice, 1 red, 1 purple.
Our extra shield is still up, right? Actually.
Yes, our extra shield is still up, so actually, that's where the black dice...
What is?
Yeah, that's where the black dice are, so there should actually be 3 black dice from the shields.
That's where they came from. I was trying to figure out why I had 3 black dice.
Yep, it's from our shields.
Same.
So yeah, they're gonna boom, 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 try to pump into your shields.
I like this ship, honestly. You know.
Yeah, it's not bad for a shuttle.
I know, right?
Oh,
I really like
no.
this black dice because that stops us from getting shot.
Yeah.
So with that 3 threat, I'm gonna take 3 hull damage,
Yes.
which is enough to destroy 1 of the extra starfighters.
They shot themselves.
Yeah, basically they tried to do this tricky pattern to try and throw you off from where Brick is shooting at them, and they cross their paths just a little bit too much, and one of them open fires on the other one and shoots him out of the sky.
Did you forget to turn off friendly fire?
So there's now only 2 of them?
There are now only 2 of them in pursuit,
I think they forgot to turn off friendly fire.
and you guys are getting closer and closer to approaching Atmo.
You scare me with your droid sound.
Who invited this droid here?
Look, I have a book that makes droid sounds in my room, so I found a ghost and pressed that. That's what it was.
Beautiful.
I love you too, R5. This is a great life day.
Okay, so we have a PC up next. Artemis and Brick have gone. We've got R4 and Forever still to go.
The mechanics.
Yeah, we don't currently have any strain on the system, so
Yeah, the shields are already boosted, so there's no reason to do that again.
now we did just blow up a couple droid ships. Is there any? I don't know if this is possible, so I'm just going to ask. Is there any way you can trick the other incoming droid ships to think that debris is us, that we just got shot down?
I like it. I think what we can do, and I'm just gonna go a little rogue GM here real quick. We could call that a jamming check.
Sure.
I'm on board.
To sort of confuse them into dissuade further pursuit.
I just don't want extras joining the fight because we already got.
Sure.
We shot two, but still, they're faster than us.
Fair.
Yeah. Do you want me to take that computer's check?
Yes, please, because
Yeah.
it was an idea doesn't mean I can do it. I just.
Yeah, we'll say it's the 2 difficulty computers check.
Okay. I'm not as good at computers as I am as mechanics.
Is there a way I could do maybe like an 8 action just to give you a boost or something? Or...
Do you have ranks in computers at all?
No.
Say, if you had a rank, you could give me a boost die, but if you don't have any ranks, you can't. I'm gonna go ahead and use a light side point to upgrade my dice pool.
Perfect. I keep forgetting that I've got dark side points that I can use.
Oh.
Do you keep forgetting?
And I need to use them so you guys have some light side points.
Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise we
Fair.
don't have any light side points to use. But all right, so I'm gonna try it.
Yay.
I'm on the right window to see.
You got a success and an advantage.
And it's a success and an advantage. So
yeah, basically what's going to happen is R4, you get that idea from Forever, and you sort of broadcast that encrypted message to the vulture droids that are coming to join in the pursuit. With 1 success and 1 advantage, you do see that they stop in place and they sort of look at each other trying to figure out if they want to engage or if they believe what their sensors are telling them.
Please believe.
okay. If nothing else, it might at least keep them off of us until we make Atmo.
That sounds fair to me.
How much longer do we have?
2 more turns.
2 more turns, yeah.
Alright, we can do this. We can do this.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. I mean, there's only the 1 gunner seat, right?
Yeah. You could try to plot a course.
That's a lot of running, sir.
Or co-piloting. You could serve as the vehicle's co-pilot.
Yeah, I'll use a co-pilot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't fought and you look at when I'm flying backwards.
I'm not that great at piloting. I can try it.
Yeah, it's a 2 difficulty piloting check to co-pilot.
It won't hurt anything.
That's true.
Sure. So, I'm gonna look at R5 and go, "You got this," and looking at the engines and stuff. And cool. And I'll throw myself up into the co-pilot's chair.
Perfect.
Hello, how are you?
Be better once we're on unique Atmo. So
Fair point.
what's my difficulties and stuff gonna be? 'Cause I haven't
2
done
purple.
this.
2 purple.
How crazy do you think
And
we're gonna think I am when we fly
And
in
it's piloting
backwards?
space, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
piloting space.
You're not military. It's not.
So you don't help, you don't hurt.
Yep, it's nothing. It all canceled out.
Sometimes it'd be like
I don't think you even started your console. Did you forget to turn it on?
Have you tried restarting the router?
Just like a. Have you ever co-piloted?
Nope.
Artemis hands you a controller that isn't plugged in and says you're doing great, pal.
I got this. We can fly backwards some more.
Alright, back to the start of a new round. You guys are one round away from breaking atmosphere at this point.
We could let the gunner go first.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anything because my things lasted until my next turn.
Right, yeah.
So me?
Yeah.
Pew 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 pew. I will aim first. And I don't have any black dice this time, so...
Right.
Oh, no, I do. I have one from
them
Last
shooting
turn.
back. Yep.
Yeah, from me singing too loud. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't
Hey!
matter. Goodbye.
That's
8.
another 8 damage.
Woo.
Pew 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 pew.
So yeah, with
Proud.
8 damage, you guys are down to one starfighter in pursuit now.
Awesome.
Yeah, and there's no negative side effects, so go ahead and describe what happens, Brick.
I would like to think that I shoot like a little asteroid, and it explodes and ricochets into the remaining ship
Nice.
trailing us.
It flies over, slams into the vulture droid's wing, it spins over, screaming into space before it explodes. The fireball erupts, and you see the last vulture droid cuts through it, and it's trying to get you guys so bad. It's trying so hard.
That is so hard.
It's not like droids have a self-preservation programming.
R4 does.
C-3PO does. Alright, another PC.
I'll take it now.
Sure.
Try to pilot us some more. Alright, and see if we get advantage again. Same as always. Same old. Not as crazy of a success as I have been getting, but still a success.
Yeah, success is a success.
So we still got our advantage.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take more evasive maneuvers. I think I didn't succeed as well because I was handing him a controller. You got this. You got this. Here you go. Wait, that was not plugged in. It's the only time.
Alright, the last pursuing vulture droid. It's going to use a maneuver to aim.
Hey, do you want to use a dark side
Oh, no.
and get an advantage?
And
Taking a play out of my book.
I am going to use a dark side point to
Yay.
increase its chances.
We have points again, guys. This is amazing.
So it's got an upgraded difficulty dice because of Artemis. It's got an upgraded ability dice because of the dark side of the Force.
Woo.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
no.
it failed, but it did get a triumph, so that means something.
Yeah.
It's a critical.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
but
critical if I don't hit, though.
Right, yeah. And it's not a critical if it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Just means
Alright.
that something really good happens.
It is going to get +1 range defense until the end of its next turn.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say our guns go offline.
No, I didn't get that much triumph.
Okay.
So yeah, it's flying after you guys. It begins to take evasive maneuvers. Do you think that this starfighter might be like the lead, like the ace, the squadron leader?
Got it. Put it down. Yes, I know R4.
All right, another PC.
So we got R4 and the co-pilot. Forever.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I can try to do some co-piloting and see if we can boost our chances of getting out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, that's all right. Just checking my.
Yeah.
There you go. Co-piloting is successful. You do cause the ship to system strain,
Wait, what are you doing? No, don't touch that.
but
It's not supposed to fly that way.
each success.
Look, I get it.
Oh,
I'm
each
seeing-
success downgrades the difficulty of the pilot's next piloting check by 1. So you've downgraded the difficulty by 3.
Oh my
Nice.
god. I'm basically rolling the dice now.
Yeah.
Because my difficulty's free.
Yeah.
Don't do... Alright, you know what? That's actually extremely useful. Well, don't do that like that again.
Well, I guess in that case, since there is system strain again, I'll go ahead and do repairs with my turn.
Awesome.
Well, this maneuver works
maybe-
fine if you're not flying backwards.
No, it doesn't.
This is not like the simulations.
I
This
will,
maneuver doesn't matter.
remove the system 1 point of the system strain.
Awesome.
This maneuver shouldn't ever be done.
So that
Keep it
takes
in
us.
flying backwards.
That takes us to the start of a new round. You guys have broken atmosphere at this point. The fire
shoot
begins to
something?
overwhelm your guys' view screens as you're backing into the planet.
Star Trek.
The vulture droid's still pursuing you guys down into the atmosphere. His friends do not look like they have. It looks like your guys' little ruse has worked. So we are at a PC's turn.
So we're backing into the atmosphere.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I go first? I would like to boost our rear shields because this seems like an incredibly bad idea.
Good choice.
I don't know what you mean. We've backed into atmosphere before.
That's not how the Force works.
I mean, I guess I've done it in our ship and not this one. Oh, shut it.
And this is maybe why you don't have a ship
Shut
anymore?
it! No, I still have a ship.
It's in an
Just
impound
not
lot.
flying it. It's still there. It's just not allowed to be flown right now. Alright, fine. Boost our shields, Dear God.
Wow, R4.
I will
Stop
boost our
running
rear
your
shields.
systems.
So yeah, you definitely boost the rear shields. But the vehicle is going to take 4 system strain.
Yep.
I feel like that would maybe... Oh my God, could destroy us, buddy.
We've got a threshold of 12. We're fine.
The ship's like
R4, are you
rumbling and
okay
rolling.
back there? I'm a little concerned, buddy. You okay?
We have another
I'm really
PC.
stressed. I'll take it, because the next thing is frickin' droids.
Or the gunner could take it and try and finish off the droids before they get to shoot us.
I mean, once again, I guess it does last until like the end of my next turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we still have at least some maneuvers.
Mhm.
All right, sure, go shoot it.
All right. I will fire away.
Fire away.
3 successes and an advantage.
That is enough to finish off the last ship.
All right then. Well, then I'm doing my turn.
Go ahead and describe what happens.
You see me intentionally like turn the thing a little bit to the left, and right as a bit of turbulence hits it right in the right position, and I fire, and it explodes into a firework of, I don't know, snowflakes.
Beautiful.
I think I know what I'm doing with my turn now.
Awesome. Well, you guys are out of combat, so
I don't know, but I need to turn around.
Well, yes.
So, like, I feel like I might need to make a piloting check to do that quick, like, flip kind of maneuver I'm thinking of.
I'm here for it. Go ahead.
Alright, what's our difficulty, buddy?
Remember the bonuses from my piloting.
You
Right.
do. That's
Yeah.
why
Oh, right,
I'm
yeah,
willing,
you're decreasing the difficulty by 3.
that's why I'm willing to go flamboyant.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a hard check, but hard is 3
Alright.
dice, and you're downgrading the difficulty by 3 dice.
Plus I have 2 boost die, 1 for my buddy R4, and then 1 because of this really nice ship that's easy to handle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, how cool can we make this flip then? Very cool.
Very, very cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Pizzazz! Because
One,
that
two,
is
three,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advantage plus 2 successes. Pizzazz!
Yeah.
Magical sparkles pure. It's beautiful.
You can use advantage to recover system strain, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. We're healing all of it.
So
Yes.
the ship, you sort of like have a hold of the controls. You start to spin the wheel, and it does this whole flip. The S-foils sort of rearrange themselves, and you guys go back forward into the atmosphere the way you're supposed to be.
R4 is gonna scream at me.
For some reason, going right side right into the atmosphere seems to relieve the stress that the shuttle was experiencing.
Can't
Who'd have
imagine why.
thought? Who'd have thought maybe you should fly forward? But
Hey, I've flown backwards plenty of times. Woo!
and you guys break the atmosphere here in Onderon, and as you guys sort of break in, the a klaxon does, or the static kind of comes over your guys' comm, and you hear, "This is Onderon City Control Tower, reaching out to Republic Shuttle."
Forever, you're the one talking. You're the co-pilot, I give you the talking.
This is Republic Shuttle.
Please proceed to these coordinates for docking.
Can I make an investigation check to put that in?
It won't be an astrogation check. It'll be a piloting planetary.
Planetary?
Yep.
Alright, what's your difficulty?
Since they're giving it to you, I'll say it's easy.
Alright, and then do I still get that boost for flying?
It's still a handling. Your ship still got the handling bonus.
Yeah,
And
the ship's still got the
then you
handling
your
bonus.
So it's very unlikely to fail, but it's me, so we're not going to say it's impossible. Dear God. Like that! That's an advantage.
So, you are able to find the location that the control tower is giving to you. It is somewhere in the jungle nearby.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Tauntaun next tonight.
And you guys go piloting off in the direction that the control tower has given you. The vast jungles of Onderon beneath you as the shuttle cuts across the tree line. And as you guys come to land on the landing pad that has been prepared for you guys, I think that's a good place for us to go to our break.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh, this
Yeah.
is so much fun. I'm having a blast.
The Vulture Droids had a bigger blast. Awesome. So yeah, everybody please go ahead, take a couple minutes, stretch, get a glass of water. If you need to wrap any presents, now would be a good time to do so. Friday's coming up.
Wrap while watching, buddy.
Yeah, wrap while watching. But yeah, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Alright. Hello everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out while we had our break real quick. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Monday evening. Our heroes have broken the blockade on Onderon. They have broken atmosphere and they have received the coordinates for their drop-off. I'm sure the rest of the evening will be painless and quick.
Sorry, I'm amused you're calling me a hero.
You guys are heroes of the Republic, right?
I'm not.
Aye.
Awesome. So yeah, Artemis, you are given the coordinates to head forward to the drop-off site. You sort of go over the jungle quite a ways, and you come down on this landing pad in the center of this sort of jungle clearing. You see there are a few people walking around in Republic uniforms. And as the shuttle comes down and lands, you do see a couple of people walk up. There's a couple of clone troopers. There's a person in a Republic uniform. And they look up at you. The person in the officer's uniform looks around and looks to the clone troopers and says, "Who's in charge of this operation?"
I'm gonna point to forever, because I'm just a pilot.
That'd be me, sir.
Well, thank you for bringing the supplies to us. You have new orders. And he sort of reaches in and grabs a data pad for you.
Reach out for it.
Give me a knowledge warfare check. Average, hard difficulty. And I'm going to spend a dark side point, upgrade one of those to a red difficulty.
What? Why do you do this to me?
No
Why
reason.
are you doing this? Being mean to me. And so one's okay. One up to red. Warfare.
So that is
Nope.
one failure.
One failure. Nope.
So yeah, looking them over, you're sort of looking at the data pad, you're accessing it. The orders are telling you to leave the shuttle here and remain stationed here until Obi-Wan sends additional orders. And they seem legit.
Seems they need us to stay here until they send for us a new mission. So looks like things are shifting.
And one of the clone troopers who's with the guy in the Republic uniform, he says, yes, brother, please report down to this tent with and check in. I would like everybody to make for me an average perception check. And the clones, I will give the two clones a boost die to this perception check.
My perception, okay, I guess. Hey, I'm proud of you. No, I'm not. Sorry.
So forever in R4, everything seems, on the up and up. Artemis and Brick, I'm going to give both of you guys a strain.
Alright.
Artemis, I'm going to give you 2 strain.
I was expecting that.
Both of you don't think that is a clone trooper's voice coming from underneath that helmet. And Artemis, since you have 2 strain, you recognize that voice.
I do.
It belongs to a pirate that you ran into in your smuggling days.
Hmm. Can I remember a name?
Oh, thanks for the sub, Starslayer.
Yeah, thanks for the sub.
Yay!
Hi, Andy.
Hey.
You do have a name for this pirate.
And what would be that name?
His name is Babmar Lindcall.
Sorry, can you put that in the chat?
Yes, I can.
You just stick some letters in a jumble box, didn't you?
You got like a dartboard and just started throwing darts. Yeah, no, you got a... You keyword smashed? I'm sorry?
I used the Kurt Cobain lyric generator.
What does this mean?
Oh, Blue.
Oh, my
You're killing
sweet
me.
summer child.
Don't know.
No, she's my sweet summer child.
Spring. I don't understand, alright.
It's okay. It's a reference to a singer who was very big in the 90s.
He's from the before times.
Alright.
Before the dark times. Before the Empire.
I'm gonna mention this to whoever's closest to me, which I'm guessing is forever. Trying to be like quiet and discreet about it, not like making it obvious, like, yo, hey, I think. But I don't think that's a clone swoop. I actually think that's... God, I cannot pronounce that name. How would you pronounce that again?
Babmar.
Badmar... I do not appreciate the name.
Welcome to Star Wars.
Badmar Linkle. Whatever the heck his last name is.
Lindcall.
Linkle?
Lindcall, yes.
Oh my god, I hate it. Telling forever this.
Now on my check, I didn't succeed, but I did get some advantages. Now that she's telling me this, does it seem like?
Yeah, with your advantages and Artemis sort of bringing it to your attention, you do think the voice is odd.
And I did say I think I recognize it, so, you know. If that has any weight.
And he kind of looks at you and says, "Brother, what's the matter?"
Trooper, who's your officer?
He's my officer, and he points at the guy standing beside him in the uniform.
Is it another clone trooper, or is it?
This is a non-clone officer. He's sort of a square jaw, Nordic-looking man, a little tall. The uniform's a little tight on him now that you're looking at it.
Hey, now that I recognize that one pirate's here, can I try to look at him and realize if he looks like another pirate I might have ran into?
Yeah, give me an average underworld check.
Underworld? I like underworld. I can do that.
Trooper, no, not the your squad commander.
Advantage.
You don't recognize this pirate.
Got it.
But you do also pick up on what Forever picked up on. His uniform is sort of ill-fitting.
Yeah. Yep.
My squad leader, what do you mean, squad leader?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, do you mean my my laser sword general? Is that what you're asking about?
Oh, you're so fast, sir.
While this is going on, I'm looking over towards Brick and just kind of like do a little nod kind of thing towards his weapon.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Look,
I will fire.
Oh god!
I won't
Can I
fire.
pull my weapon as he fires? Because I'd rather not waste a turn pulling my weapon.
I'm not really going to fire.
Alright, good.
Is that what that head nod meant?
I'm just going to pull my weapon so that I have it out.
Whoa, now,
Is there
Trooper,
some
there's...
kind of
Can I like drop the cup for now? Can I just like call his name and be like, "What's up, buddy?
What's up, Babmar?
What's up, Badmar?
I also
What's up?"
kind of, if it's possible, I want to put myself in between them and the supplies.
Yeah, that is possible.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we're dropping the cover. What's up, Badmar?
So Artemis, when you say his name, and when Brick sort of steps in between the supplies and sort of lifts his rotary cannon that he's got with him, I need to emphasize that he's got a Gatling laser with you guys.
Oh my god.
Have you weapons, trooper?
Gatlin the laser?
Uh-huh.
I
That's
love
me.
the sound of that as much as I hate it.
Hey, it's on our side. You love it.
Yeah.
Jinx.
He
Jonesy, get out of my head.
he kind of looks at all of you. He's like, we're just here to inspect the supplies on behalf of Republic Command.
Oh, shut up, Badmar. You're a horrible liar.
I don't know who Babmar is. You must have me mistaken. I am a clone.
You are a horrible liar.
Easy way to settle that.
I really
Slowly
don't know.
remove your helmet.
How did I get caught before you?
He you say slowly remove your helmet. He's like, I can't. I have a nasty rash.
You can still.
I will
remove your
aim my
helmet.
cannon at him.
Oh, frag it. This is a bad plan.
I repeat, how did I get caught before you?
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Can I quietly wheel myself behind a crate?
Yes, you can. And the officer says, "There's no need for violence. Okay, we're all on the same side here."
Are we? Are we really?
And as the sort of standoff is happening, and the Gatling, the Z6 rotary cannon is starting to like spin up, you do see a Weequay come walking up the landing pad. He says, "Whoa! There's no need for violence." And he's sort of wearing this long coat. He's got this semi-tricorn hat. He says, "What seems to be the problem here, officers? Have our supplies arrived?"
The supplies have arrived.
I'm not sure if they're yours.
"Oh yes, the supplies you are bringing for the Onderon resistance, correct?"
And we've been greeted by a pirate.
"A pirate? Oh,
Radmar.
Babmar is not a pirate. Babmar is a pirate crew member."
Alright, you know what? I'll give you that.
"Maybe we can come to some kind of deal. Who's in charge here?"
When we're dealing with idiots like you, it might end up being me.
"Oh, you wound me, madam."
That was my aim.
He comes up, he does this low sweeping bow. He says, "I am Hondo Onaka. I understand that you are looking to give away some supplies."
Yeah, but not to you. Pretty sure.
"I am interested in making sure supplies make their way to the Ondarian resistance fighters, so they can
Can I
wound these separatists and remove them from their world."
make a check to try to figure out if this dude lying to me?
Sure. So the difficulty, since it's an opposed check, is his deception, right?
Yes.
Yes. Which is probably high.
His deception is... you're looking at 4 red dice and 1 purple dice.
I'm sorry?
4 red dice and 1 purple dice.
Or take personal offense, and what am I rolling?
What's the I know you're lying to me skill in Star Wars Fantasy Flight?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Streetwise?
No, it's actually usually... you could do perception, you could do skullduggery.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, it'd be one of those two. Maybe vigilance, but probably perception or skullduggery.
All of those are the same except for vigilance, and I don't want to do that one. So
Go ahead and make a skullduggery check then.
Alright then, and I'm going to fail this unless the dice roll really well in my favor. I'm not even using a light save on this because this is almost an insane roll.
Yeah, like why bother wasting the thing?
I didn't fail as bad as I thought I would.
No.
So that's 1 failure and 1 strain.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I still don't trust him, but I can't tell he's lying.
yeah,
for
sure.
you. How much of a reputation would Hondo have? Basically, I'm just wondering if Outer Rim or Underworld would give me a clue now that he said his name.
Yes, go ahead. He does have a reputation. That is going to be an average difficulty check for you guys. And I'm going to add a boost since you guys are members of Obi-Wan's unit.
Yeah, because Obi-Wan has specifically dealt with him.
Many times.
So, which is more appropriate? Outer Rim or Underworld?
I would say Underworld.
crap, I should have asked to roll that. I would have had the chance.
Awesome. So, a success and an advantage. Forever, you are familiar with Hondo. Specifically, you've heard of his of the shenanigans he's gotten up to opposing Obi-Wan in other parts of the Clone Wars. You know he is a deceitful pirate who is in it to make a profit, no matter what. You also know that he is a very dangerous combatant.
We're gonna have to pass on your offer there, pirate. Our general has briefed us about you and your shenanigans.
General Kenobi speaks of me. I'm delighted to hear that.
Not fondly.
Move along, nothing to see.
I don't understand. I thought your guys' mission was to give away some supplies to this planet.
Not to you.
I am on this planet.
You're not a member of the resistance on this planet.
I can make sure that the supplies get to the right people.
With a cost.
So can we.
Can you? Do you have underworld contacts here on this world?
I could probably get some.
Have you met the Mandalorians on the moon?
They're on the moon.
They are also interested in being free of separatist rule. I've done the legwork. Why don't you just give me the supplies and I will send you on your way unharmed. If you would prefer, I could take them from you.
I'm gonna back up towards the ship because I have a very chaotic plan if things go wrong.
I think that will be quite enough of you. Artemis?
He looks down, he shakes his head, and he says, I wish this could have gone a different way.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go into the ship.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Yeah.
I have a very chaotic plan. It's gonna end either really good or really bad.
Which one are we rolling? Cool or...
I feel like this would be cool because like we're ready for a fight.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, we're not surprised at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just confirming. That's...
Yeah, he's not
Oh, crap.
surprised,
I spelled
you're
it
not
differently.
surprised.
Yeah, just to get rid of that.
I will delete that.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a bad initiative
Okay.
check.
That was a despair and a check.
That's a negative check. You owe them an action.
I legit fall out of the ship and the ship takes off without me. How bad that was.
Just remember, I did not want to choose violence. You did this.
No, not really. We kind of didn't.
Oh, Hondo doesn't
You
need
were
2
the-
initiative checks.
No, he doesn't. And we'd prefer the second one, so. Can we take the second one?
So are there 2 minion groups?
There are 2 minion groups, and there is Babmar as well.
Okay.
Badmar!
Babmar is what you
I
would call
don't
a
like
rival in game terms.
Oh,
Ooh.
crap. Yeah, alright, I'm so proud I've chosen this option, which is gonna
And-
end awful.
Hondo would be what you considered an adversary.
Right, yes.
And I don't remember much, but I think I remember the adversaries are bad.
Well, they actually get to use strain.
Yeah.
Yep, that's bad.
Sorry, he's a nemesis. That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
All right. So let me sort in descending order.
Make sure to get rid of that 100 because that was just me rolling stupidly.
I thought I did delete the 00. I thought.
Nope.
No, because there's 5 PC slots.
Oh.
Also, it didn't sort right because a PC with 2 free is under an NPC 2-2.
That's true.
I got you.
There we go.
I always give ties to PCs as well.
Ah, thank you.
I don't know if that's in the rules as written, but that's like a universal Alex Thomas House rule.
I think it is in the rules as written, but
I'll
like-
check these rules.
I like PCs doing cool things.
yeah, If it's not in the rules as written, then I've always played it wrong. So.
Might be opening back up the ship.
You know what? I'm gonna let Hondo go first.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
And he will draw his heavy blaster. And I will say, so giving you an idea of the area you guys are in. You guys are up on the landing pad next to your ship.
I'm starting to go into the ship.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, fair.
Hondo is close range to you guys. Babmar is close range to you guys. One minion group of 4 is on the landing pad. And one minion group of 4 is down, is in long range from the landing pad. You guys have the high ground on that group that is at long range from the landing pad.
DLC.
We have the high ground. Alright, so Hondo will draw his heavy blaster, and he says, "Where are you going so fast? I thought we were negotiating."
No, we were not.
And he will shoot at Artemis.
Of
Oh
course.
no.
I'm a pirate.
Of course, now I choke on spit.
Oh, what was that?
Uh,
An anonymous gifter has gifted 5 subs to viewers. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Oh, God. I wish I was online watching. I might have gotten a sub.
You are anonymous, but we appreciate you gifting those tier subs and gifting 25 emotes. Wow.
Wow.
God.
You're awesome. Thank you.
We love you. Alright, now we gotta win.
So yeah, now I'm gonna shoot Artemis. Thanks, chat. And his blaster is accurate too. So here we go.
Oh, of course it is.
Pew.
What is...
3 successes.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
Brat.
Yeah, no, he shoots me.
So that's 11 damage minus whatever your soak is.
Ow. I really wish I had stim to... Wait, no, shouldn't that be like 10? It's normally 8.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
10.
it's only 2 extra successes.
10. Yep.
Alright, so, ow.
And there's another one for you if you don't agree with me.
Can I have a PC slot? The first one?
yes.
Please?
Can I have the PC slot? We are on the first PC slot, so whatever you want to do.
I want to go into the ship. And I want to get to the guns.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh no! You want to do what?
I said, I'm a very good plan.
Do we have any heavy blaster sound effects on that board?
Look, that is one entire scale difference.
I think I've seen this episode of Rebels.
Yeah, I have too.
I want to get on the guns. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're doing this, alright.
Alex, you usually GM Mutants and Masterminds, right? You're used to crazy stuff happening. So Artemis, yeah, you run into the ship, and it's an incidental for you to get into the guns because you have a quick mount or whatever, right?
If something fun. Let's ride.
Let's ride, yeah. So you hop into the guns.
And we're gonna try to shoot him.
Yeah, go for it. It's a maneuver to get to the guns, incidental to get into the gun. You have an action to shoot, so. You're gonna shoot Hondo with him?
Yeah, I'm shooting him.
Rude.
He shot me!
I would never shoot back!
I would 100% shoot back.
I am a pirate with honor. I don't know what you're talking about.
You shot me first.
He does have adversary 2, so you do have to upgrade your difficulty by 2.
Alright, but do I get anything weird for shooting a big old ship gun at a person?
Actually, yes, but you're not going to like it.
I know this, but here we go.
So
It's also more cover fire.
you
know,
are
actually cover.
at close. You are at close range, so your difficulty is only 1 purple. But upgrade it twice. Which means it turns into a second purple and 1 red.
Right.
You are also, our ship is silhouette 4.
Yeah.
Hondo is silhouette 2. So there is another upgrade because of the difference in scale.
Awesome.
So basically, your difficulty is 2 red to shoot it.
Yeah, alright. Fine, I'm in. This is more also kind of cover fire, because try to shoot my friends while you're getting shot at.
Oh, he does have range defense 1, so I think that's 1 setback too.
Yes, it is.
On black?
Yep.
Awesome. We're not going to shoot this dude, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, you never know.
You know?
And the damage is much more on the
Oh,
blast.
the damage is obscene, because every point of ship scale counts as 10 points of damage.
That's what
better than I
thought.
thought.
1 threat. So you take 1 strain.
Okay. I just got shot. I can take strain better than I can take wounds.
But you do blast the landing pad. Boom, boom, boom. Hondo drops to the deck, and he shakes his fist at you. At least Kenobi has honor.
I never said we were fighting fair.
Pirate.
Smuggler.
Awesome. Good turn, Blue.
Tomato.
Look, we have very different fighting styles. You like fighting people with blasters. I like fighting with whatever I have. And right now, a gun, a big old ship gun, seems like a better option than shooting you.
Fair.
R4, get in here.
Alright, we have another PC slot after that.
I recommend brick.
I can go. I will. Well, I was aimed at our friend here.
Yeah.
I forget which one I said that I was aimed at.
The pirate?
Yeah.
Badmar.
Pirate crew.
Yeah, him.
Badmar.
But
Badmar.
So I will point out, Will, also your gun does have the prepare extra.
sure.
Which means you have to use a maneuver to get it ready to shoot. So you can't move and shoot with that gun. You can't aim and shoot with that gun. You have to hold still and shoot with it. But if you aimed the round before, if you don't move, since you prepared the round before, you can aim
You
this
can
round.
also take 2 strain to have another maneuver.
Yes, so you can move if you take 2 strain.
Or aim.
No, I think I'm
Or
going
aim.
to stay where I am, and I'm just going to fire at Badmar because I was already aimed at him.
That's fair. And I'll give you the boost for already being aimed at him.
Okay.
He does have adversary 1, so you upgrade the difficulty against him once.
Okay.
And
So
you're
that
at
turns
close
it into
range.
1 red.
Yeah, basically you're at close range, so you'll take you get 2 difficulty for close range. And your gun is auto fire only, so I think that also adds a step to difficulty.
Close range is 1 purple, not 2.
Oh, sorry, 1 purple. So
So it becomes 1 red.
yeah, so you get 1 red and 1 purple for this because you're on auto fire only.
Did you put upgrade 2
And 1 adversary. So put 1 purple in, hit upgrade twice, and then add a boost die for aiming.
Yep.
But every 2 advantages you get to hit another target, right?
Yep.
Could that another target still be him? Like,
Oh yeah, no, you can pump multiple shots into him.
alright, awesome.
No, wait.
Oh, I failed. But I got
Yeah.
2 advantages. So does that mean I get to fire again, or because I missed the first time I don't get to hit somebody else?
Because you missed, you don't get to hit somebody else. But you could
Okay.
remove 2 strain if you wanted to.
Or give a boost to your next ally, or a setback to the next enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I will set him back
Okay,
for when he attacks.
awesome. And it is his turn.
Just under the heavier fire. And I will, I'll look at him and I'll spray out some shots and just say, our guns are bigger than yours.
He gets the like anime surprise exclamation point over his head when the when the auto cannon starts shooting at him and he runs for cover real quick. He is being suppressed, which is going to add that setback basically. But he will try to blast over with his DC-15 blaster rifle. Blaster rifle. Alright, so he gets 1 setback and 1 difficulty for the range we're at. So here we go. Ooh. He got 3 successes. He does take a point of damage. He would take strain, but he's a rival, not a nemesis. So he takes a wound. As he gets caught a little bit with some blaster fire when he's shooting over the cover, but he does hit you, Brick, for 10 points of damage minus whatever your soak value is.
Sure.
As he's sort of blind firing over this crate on the landing pad.
It's so much damage on this thing like that.
I imagine a brick soak is not terrible, though.
It's not as high as you'd hope.
It's like 5 or 6, isn't it?
It's 5. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
not
say it
terrible,
should be 5.
Mine's 2. Shut it.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
us lightly armored folks, or our non-brawny folks in no armor, are looking at the clones going, "Crap."
Good to be a clone trooper.
Meat shield, meat shield.
I've got another NPC going now. The first menu group, the menu group that is on the deck, they are going to spread out, and they will open fire on. They'll open fire on Forever, since he's the other clone trooper on deck.
Do they have to? I don't think they have to.
They don't have to, but they want to.
Good one, builds character.
So they get 1 difficulty dice for the range. Pew. So you will take 9 points of damage minus whatever your soak is, and they get 4 advantages.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna just quickly see what I want to do with 4 advantages.
I can already tell you what you want to do with those 4 advantages.
What do I want to do?
You want to use 3 of them to activate to put a critical hit on them.
And what is the benefit of a critical hit, just so I'm aware?
It means that in addition to the damage, Jonesy rolls D100, which on our character sheets you can just hit under wounds, critical injuries, and something bad is going to happen to him.
Let's do that.
That's not the Life Day spirit.
I am the ghost of Life Day yet to come.
Oh,
Okay, it wasn't terrible.
That's
but-
not terrible. Okay, so you take an off-balance critical injury, which will add 1 setback die to your next skill check. So they sort of spread out. You're sort of figuring out which target you want to go after, and they riddle you with blaster bolts. And you're sort of reeling. Your armor absorbed some of it, but it wasn't as much as you were hoping.
Not nearly enough. Why do we wear this armor again? What does it actually stop? At
least you guys aren't stormtroopers. Okay, then the last minion group, they are going to advance in the direction of the landing pad. They move, they make a maneuver check to the base of the landing pad.
And there are no light side points, right?
There are a couple light side points. There are 2 light side points right now. And it is a PC's turn.
Is there a group of them that so the first group kind of spread out a little bit after they shot at me, and the second group of minions moved up? Did they also spread out, or did they just move up forward?
They moved up together towards the ramp that leads up to the landing pad where you guys are standing.
I'm a trooper. Can I spend a light side point to have a thermal detonator?
It's the Life Day spirit. I'm here for it.
Oh boy.
Let me look up the damage on a thermal detonator. We
Or
might call
the-
it a frag grenade instead of a thermal detonator.
Or whatever.
Well, they both exist.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a frag grenade because the thermal detonator's damage 20.
Yeah, and thermal detonators are insane.
Yeah. Okay. Well, frag grenade. Detonator's one I knew off the top.
Illegal.
Frag
Okay.
grenades wouldn't be.
So, Jonesy, make a ranged light check at close range.
And add 1 setback die for your off
Right,
balance.
for your off balance. Actually, I think his critical injury should automatically do that because it's...
It says effect on, so.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it should auto do that.
Okay. So,
Make you roll 20.
Yeah.
so I need, it's just normal difficulty 1, right?
Yeah.
Because it's close
Yes.
range.
Yep.
And you said light?
Yeah, ranged light.
And anything else I can do to make it better? Can I
Good
aim?
aim.
Probably.
Can you aim a grenade?
Yeah, you can aim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good to me.
You're like aiming your throw and then you throw it.
So that'd be a boost die.
I'm just trying to
Like instead of just tossing
nickel and
it,
dime whatever I can get.
Nickel and dime.
yell yeet. It
On
helps.
success.
Hey, 1 success is good.
Yeet.
So, the grenade by itself, since you have that 1 success, does do 8 damage.
Yep.
It is on blast 15, so I have to...
He doesn't have enough advantage to activate the blast quality.
Gotcha.
If he had 2 advantage, then he would have been able to do the blast effect, which would have done that damage to everyone who was in engaged range. So probably the rest of the squad. But
That's what I was hoping for.
a grenade can take out an entire squad of minions pretty easily.
That was the plan. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
So it does 8 damage. They have 4 soak, so 4.
When it have pierce or not.
That is
Not
enough, however, to remove one of the minions from the group.
Yay. Take what you get.
Yeah, no, I mean, it still takes out one of them.
I am gonna listen to your promise of if you kill me, you owe me a Twitch subscription.
And can I take a couple points of strain to move my happy butt behind some crates?
Yes, you may.
Yep, 2 strain for a second maneuver, so you can take cover.
Yep, that's pretty much, yep.
Everybody clear the landing pad. Artemis is shooting the ship cannons.
Yeah, kinda.
And then our last PC. We're back around to R4.
Therefore,
Yeah.
join me in the ship. Join me in the ship.
Um,
Help me aim.
R4 is going to wheel himself up the ship. I already said I was backing away earlier. So, and then I'm going to close the blast doors. Or, raise the landing pad. Or I'm closing the doors so they don't follow us onto the ship.
I'm closing the blast doors. Screw the clone troopers. We're leaving. We're taking the
Well,
supplies.
no, I'm not going to take off without the clones, but I don't want the pirates coming onto the ship.
Open the blasters, open the blasters, close the blasters, close the blasters.
I'm like waiting for R4 to start cursing me out now for being an idiot.
No, actually, R4 approves of that particular plan. But,
Oh, yay! R4 for once isn't judging me.
R4 approves just appears in the top left corner of the screen.
Yeah, I know. This isn't my best plan, but it's not my worst. It's not my worst.
Hondo is going to use his action. He's going to use his maneuver to move away from the front firing arc of the ship and over the side firing arc of the ship.
I'm gonna fight you.
And he'll use his action to take a shot at Brick. You should tell your friends to let us in. This would go easier for them, clones. And we'll shoot at Brick. Oof.
Stop it.
Ow.
Oof.
What happens if you can activate critical twice?
You can only activate the critical
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, thank God.
So, Brick, you take 9 points of damage, and he is going to activate a critical on you. So go ahead and roll the critical hit check. Alright, Agonizing Wound. Increase difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1 difficulty die until the end of the encounter. So he steps to the side of the gun of the guns on the shuttle, and he opens fire on a brick. He shoots you a couple of times in the back while you're shooting at Babmar. He says, "Boys, nobody needs to die for these things. You wanted to give them away for free."
Not to you. This is why no one loves you.
I assure you, I am much beloved across the galaxy.
Not here.
Not here. PCs. We have a PC turn up next.
Alright, now that I'm not going to shut up and die, you guys can start going first.
I was gonna say, let the troopers go.
Exactly.
Let the troopers run.
You want to go first forever, or should I?
Go for it.
All right. I will find cover. Does that exist somewhere here?
Yeah.
Yep, you can use a maneuver to basically add a setback to the next person that attacks you. Or to all attacks that are coming this round.
Yeah.
I will do that, hiding somewhere, and then I would like to try and heal myself a little bit. Can I do that with like a medicine roll?
Yeah.
Do you have a stim pack?
That's a good question, but I doubt it.
Go ahead and add a stim pack, because I didn't think to add stim packs to your guys' character sheets.
So, like, do we all have one impact?
Yeah, everybody should have 1 stim pack.
Alright, good.
So then it is a standard action to apply a stim pack, and it will heal 5 wounds.
Yep.
No.
5.
Yeah, I assume that would be included in a clone trooper's regular loadout.
It would certainly make sense.
Almost everyone should have at least, like, 1 stim pack in case you get shot.
Nobody likes getting shot in this game.
None of the main characters in the movies ever carried stim packs, but I don't know anyone who plays the game who doesn't.
That's because there's a difference in on-screen stabbing someone with a needle.
Well, one of those guys on screen were like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, so they don't need stim packs, they're fine.
Exactly, that's the other thing, you know, they were like, I don't care about healing myself, I'm gonna go kill the thing first.
See, I would argue, though, that in the first season of Mandalorian, when you see them do the spray Bacta on Mando, that is an example of using a stim pack.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking that exact scene.
Yep.
I'm not going to do that anymore. I've changed my mind knowing what that does. Instead, still aimed at Babmar, I'm gonna fire at him.
Oh boy.
Shoot him.
Shoot him a lot.
Shoot him all the bunches.
Shoot him in the face who cannot eye.
Easy, am I correct when I say that? Because he's close range?
It is going to be easy, but you're going to add a difficulty die because of your agonizing wound.
Again, it should auto do that, just like it did for Jonesy.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's
Because
basically
roll 20 is
the same
pretty
as last
smart.
time. So you don't need to change anything.
So just 1 easy difficulty die. Oh no!
Crit him.
Oh.
Crit the dude
1,
in
2,
his...
3, 4 successes, 2 advantages, and a triumph.
So what's your damage?
You can use that triumph to activate a crit.
Yep. And then he could use the 2 other successes to auto-fire and pump some of the rounds into the minion group.
Well, I was wondering if I could flip 180 and hit
Hondo?
Hondo.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Let me look at the damage on your gun while I'm thinking about it.
The damage on my gun, I believe, is a 12.
So that's 15?
Yeah, it is damage 12.
Heavy
So
weapons
you're-
trooper.
Critical.
Killing the dude.
Oh no, I have not. I did not expect them to send a heavy weapons trooper to deal with the
That's
supply
not-
drop.
Is critted and took 15.
So the good news is we don't have to worry about the crit because that's enough to just annihilate Badmar, even with his soak from the clone trooper armor.
Back to tank with you.
Yeah, he's gonna need a couple rounds in the back to tank.
And then I will turn on Hondo.
And with the auto fire, do we have to roll to hit again, or does that just automatically hit Hondo?
Well,
I think
I mean,
technically.
I'll tell you what I want the answer to be.
so, the initial target would have to be the one with the highest difficulty and defense.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
So,
Hondo would definitely be higher up.
yeah, so really he can't put the auto fire shots into Hondo. It would have to be someone who has a lower difficulty or defense than Badmar. So it would pretty much have to go into one of the minion groups.
Well,
But that might take out one of the minion groups.
the good news is 15 damage is enough to take out the minion group that's on deck.
Great.
So I mean, it's more than enough for him to, you take out Badmar and one of the entire groups. So
Yeah, what happens? What happens, Brick? Go ahead and narrate that for us. Oh my
I
god.
get shot up a little bit, and I'm not too happy about it. And you just hear me say, "Ow," and then I unleash my gun here in kind of like a wide arc, so that it just sprays into everything.
Mm.
And did I hear you
Beautiful.
right in saying that I can spend 2 strain in order to have another maneuver?
yes,
Yes.
Can I do that now as well?
Yeah, you can. Hmm.
I will then go find cover.
Awesome.
Actually, that's not true. Can I fire into Hondo with that maneuver?
no.
Nope, that's an action.
Yeah, then I will go find cover.
Awesome. So Brick just opens fire and just clears the deck with his Z6. Just blue blaster bolts just filling the pirates. Everybody's screaming, diving for cover.
NPC slot?
We have 2 less NPC slots. So
2
yeah.
less NPC slots.
And that was the first PC slot of the round, so second PC slot of the round.
Forever, you want this one, or do you want me to take it?
With that,
So let Forever have it.
with that, Forever pops up over the over the cover he was hiding behind, and it's like, "This, we warned you, Hondo," and unleash. So I'm gonna, since I'm just popping up over it, I'm guessing I can. That's not really a move action or a maneuver, so I'm guessing I.
Yeah, you still have a maneuver in action.
So I'm gonna aim and fire.
Taunting Hondo is definitely an incidental.
And he's what range is he at?
He is at close range to you.
Ah, cool. And do I have any other additions because of his level or his?
Yeah, your difficulty is upgraded by whatever his nemesis rating was.
Yep, your difficulty is upgraded by 2, and you have a setback because of his defense. He has a ranged defense of 1, so you added setback dice and you upgrade your difficulty by 2.
Okay, cool. Just confirming. So. So I think I have this right. Where's my...
Okay, forever. Forever? Why does it
Did I
gotta
do-
be like that?
Did I do it right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
you did it right.
Okay, 2 successes, a not disadvantage. It should be called
Threat.
a disadvantage, but
It should be called a disadvantage. I agree.
um,
So that's gonna be 1 strain damage from the threat. But I think that triumph you can use to trigger a critical hit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you can.
You can.
I would really like to trigger a critical hit. That'd be really awesome.
You don't have to shoot me like that. It's fine.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, yes, I do.
So 10 damage plus a critical.
General Kenobi says I do, actually.
I will have to tell Kenobi the next time I see him that this is not the way to conduct your soldiers.
I disagree.
You clones are very strong, I see. Critical injury for him.
They got the good guns, that's all.
Scattered senses. Remove all boost dice from all skill checks until the end of the encounter.
Ooh.
It was so close. It was 68.
Yeah.
So close.
So, yeah, go ahead and give me, go ahead and describe what happens forever.
Yeah, so I pop over and I just do and fire a couple of blasts, and yelling that Kenobi says I need to shoot you, and I'm assuming he's wearing some sort of armor, so there are several blaster bolts kind of ping, and actually push him back a couple feet as it's ricocheting off his armor and definitely going through in some cases.
Perfect. Yeah, he's not looking so hot. That's not a good look for Hondo.
You look awful.
You be quiet in there. I'm coming in to deal with you next.
Open the doors first.
I was going to say, no you're not.
Get these doors open and then we can talk.
Ugh, that is why the Jedi have those laser swords. They're good for you.
You don't have one.
No, I just have a regular sword.
Of course he does.
It's a pirate sword. It's necessary.
Exactly, no, he's a pirate.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, so the other pirates on the landing pad, they rush up. They make it to close range, so they're on the landing pad deck at this point. They see the devastation which hath been wrought upon their pirate crew. They look to Hondo, and he's like, "What are you doing? Get them!" And they will open fire on Brick, who seems to be the most terrifying target on the deck.
That's a fair analysis, you know.
But they do get a setback die thanks to Brick's cover. So, pew 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 pew. That'll be 10 more damage, Brick. Minus whatever your soak is.
Hey,
Still standing.
I'm still standing.
So yeah, they come up to the top. Hondo's like, "Get them, you fools!" And they train the 3 that are left after the explosion. They train their blasters and they open fire, just pinging around Brick's cover. And a couple of the blaster bolts do find purchase in your semi-exposed body. PC slot.
I'll pick it.
Sure.
So I'm gonna use a maneuver to aim.
Oh no.
That's
and
who?
I'm gonna the minion group.
Okay.
They're still in front of me.
Yes.
They are still in front of you.
And then so I have one down. I have one upgrade to my difficulty, right? Because
of the scale, yes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right, and then it's just they're close.
Yeah.
They're close range.
So
And
it's
they
one
are
purple,
not in cover.
One upgrade, one boost. Just shoot them.
You don't have to shoot us. It's fine.
Oh god.
I'm gonna shoot you. Hopefully. Ah, God, no. Dear God.
Do you not actually have any ranks in gunnery?
No.
Eh.
It's a freaking career skill. I just don't have anything in it.
Yeah, well. Starting characters.
You guys had a gunner with you, so I didn't put any points in it for you.
Fair.
All right. Well, I got free advantage, and I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this.
I say give them black dice to represent that they're diving for cover as the ship is shooting at them.
Well, only one black will make the next, and only one will give it to the next NPC, right?
Yes.
So I could do that with just one, and then use 2 to give it to one person specifically advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give it advantage specifically to Brick. Brick? What's his name? Yeah, Brick.
Yeah, that's his name.
I remember names. And then one black to whatever NPC goes next, because the ship's still shooting.
Awesome.
correction, next NPCs basically attack them.
Perfect. So, 1 black dice to... Are you giving it to Hondo, or are you giving it to the minion group?
Whichever NPC goes next.
Okay.
I cannot choose with only using 1.
Gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay. And then you can give 1 to Brick with the 2. Cool.
Yeah, because I can be specific about that.
Awesome. And then I think that leaves us with R4.
Yeah.
R4 is all right. So the entrance is locked. R4 is going to use the maneuver to wheel himself into the cockpit, and then activate comms to communicate, to send a message back to the Star Destroyer.
Awesome. I won't make you roll a skill check for that. You're able to get in connection with the Star Destroyer.
Yep.
You do see Obi-Wan's blue holographic appearance pops up. He says, "R4, is everything okay? You guys have missed your check-in at the Onderon city." R4 answers in droid.
I mean, that's what I can say.
The computer.
But you know what? We know for a fact that Obi-Wan speaks binary.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm saying, we were redirected out into the woods, and Hondo Anaka is here.
Oh, he is a dangerous opponent. I would recommend leaving there as quickly as possible. And he will beam you guys the correct coordinates for the drop-off.
Okay.
We should have known that. We should have known that rascally pirate would want the supplies we were dealing out.
You really should have.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that was
PC number 4, and we're back to the beginning of the initiative round.
Yeah.
Hondo is starting to see the better side of valor.
I was going to say, Hondo's probably starting to say, this is no longer profitable.
This is not worth my time.
Dying is not worth my time.
Dying is never worth my time. I have to live on to rebels. And beyond. I've got to make it to Mandalorian Season 3.
I'm under contract.
Oh. Actually, based on the fact that he's there at Galaxy's Edge, he has to live until at least until Force Awakens.
Right? Clones, you have put up a valiant effort. You should hold on to these supplies. I think that is probably the best business choice. And he will take off his hat, and he will grapnel off of the side of the landing pad. He's going to try to run off into the jungle where it's safe.
Can we shoot him and kill him?
No, we can't kill him.
I don't like him.
I like him.
I love him, but
He's my second favorite pirate.
And he'll lift his little tricorn hat, put it on his head, and he'll run off into the woods. The other pirates look at each other and look at him disappearing on them, and they sort of shrug their shoulders like, yeah, this was going to happen. Brick, it is your turn.
Yeah, was a disposable NPC.
I will run after Hondo. Do I have eyes on him?
You run over to the side of the landing pad, and you do see him just escaping into the tree line.
I'm gonna fire into the tree line.
Perfect.
It's fast, bro.
I will say it's at long range,
Sure.
and I will add a setback die for the foliage. Foliage.
I like the foliage. It's better.
The foliage is foiling you.
That's 3 purple and a black.
Yep, and it's upgraded twice for Hondo's adversary status.
Again, but stupid foliage.
And then I get from Artemis.
a boost.
You do get a boost from me
Yes.
because there's chaotic things going on.
I don't. I don't imagine I'll hit with this, but
Hey, use a destiny point.
yeah, I'm gonna
Doesn't
also
hurt.
use the light side a force die here.
Nice.
It won't hurt.
Does that automatically add the upgrade when you click
No,
on?
you will have to go
Okay.
and put the upgrade on your positive dice pool on your character sheet.
Yeah,
So-
don't put on the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Gun
Go for it.
and blast.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh no!
That's 3 successes and a rat.
I am shot again. Okay. So 3 successes. You take a point of strain for the
Sure.
threat.
I love how, like, he's like, yeah, fine, whatever.
And what's the damage on the gun again? 12.
It's 12.
Yes.
So we're a total of 14.
Oh, why do you shoot me like this?
I hopefully it should kill you.
Actually, I imagine Hondo that might not actually beat Hondo's wound threshold, but he's got to be hurting badly.
Yeah, he's not feeling great. Oh, soak is complicated. Soak.
You subtract it from.
Math is hard. Yeah, I know how to do it. I'm just trying to figure out.
What's the number? I'm good at math.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys that. You might go after him into the woods and gun him down cold.
No, we're
14.
Look at it.
Okay, I know the number now. We're good.
I wouldn't go physically after him. I would fly the ship after him.
through the woods. No.
Above the woods, and we'll shoot him as he runs. Attracting the aggressive predatory life forms that live in the jungles of Onderon.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, cool. He's not dead, but you definitely hear like an undignified scream in the woods as the blaster bolts hit into
I'm
him.
also very amused. That's where he retreats to the dangerous life forms.
Well, he's used to them.
I have a better chance of surviving these weird, dangerous creatures than I do these clone.
I mean, is he
Clone
wrong?
troopers are a dangerous lot. These two are up for commando status, I'm sure of it.
No, if anything, you should take that as like a personal like boost. Like, oh, he thinks we're we're more dangerous than the.
So, good shot, Brick. That was a good shot. Another PC slot.
You want it forever?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, do these mooks look like they're going to pursue, or they're just is it, or there would be a way for me just to kind of shoot in the general direction and kind of clearly indicate that leave or die kind of thing.
Yeah, go ahead and make either a coercion check or a leadership check, whichever one's better for you.
Like it.
Because it seems kind of petty just to kill them because they have bad choices of employers.
So the difficulty for his check should be their cool.
They're cool.
Bam, cool.
Since they're in a group, their cool is 2 yellow dice.
So then his difficulty becomes 2 red.
I don't think they were that. Oh man, maybe I should get some of those.
Although I
Well,
am
it's
going to
'cause
give you a boost because Hondo just abandoned them.
That's fair.
Just and I don't get a boost for Brick's giant gun.
I'll add a boost for Brick's giant gun too. I'll give you 2 boosts.
Ship gun also just fired at them. They have reasons to be scared.
So that's you said leadership or coercion, right?
Yes. That's the thing, isn't it? It's a pirate's life for me. It's not a pirate's death for me. If we were playing Fate, that's the aspect I would put on the screen.
If you missed our Fate game.
That would be 3 successes and an advantage.
Yo.
Yeah,
Nice.
they sort of collectively agree to put their guns down.
Smart move.
They're like, you're right. And they will surrender to your guys' care. And that will take us out of combat.
We're gonna tuck them in, give them a good night story.
And you guys are left on the landing pad, not robbed by Hondo and his pirates.
You are
And I will
good.
communicate to Artemis everything that Kenobi said.
Kenobi, got it. New coordinates? Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna get out, stab myself with a stim pack, cause ow.
Because Al.
And
Damn
Brick,
that.
does Brick need medical
Out of
attention
the-
as well?
Brick will now use his stim pad. He'll go to a corner where nobody can have eyes on him, so that they don't know that he was hurt. But he will.
Very stoic of you.
Yeah, he doesn't want them to know that maybe one more point and he might have died.
You would not have died,
Well, yeah.
but
I mean, I was at like 3 more. I was at 8. I was.
You guys survived. You're good.
I'm gonna open the doors for them because R4 shut our friends out.
And the pirates.
And
I think you mean New Republic separatist fighters, resistance fighters.
Whatever you say, but new boss. You want us to join the resistance? We'll join the resistance.
lots of bad
What do you
life
have
choices when it
back?
came to fighting resistance.
If you want us to come with you and we could help distribute supplies at the base, we're happy to help however we can. Thanks for not shooting us with that big scary blaster cannon.
Do we trust these people?
No, but
You know,
I also disarmed them all, so yeah.
Fear will keep the local systems in line.
hey, maybe we can trust them. It's a life day miracle.
look, bad life choices lead you to doing apparently good things. I somehow got roped into the exact same situation.
Yeah, you're a smuggler. Badmar talked about you.
Yeah.
Must not be so bad working for the New Republic. You get to hang out with these tough Terminator fellas.
Can I kill him? Just during the bad one? I don't think he's dead yet.
Oh, Badmar's super dead.
He's dead.
Oh, good. I didn't know he was dead yet or not.
Badmar is super dead.
I mean, I never liked him, you know. He's a horrible liar. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think
That'd be fun.
Yeah, being hit with the heavy cannon.
There.
Oops.
Yeah,
We'd
searching.
mentioned He's weak in the back of the tank, and I was like, maybe he's alive?
Yeah, just yada yadaing a little bit. You guys do check the site. You do find a couple of clone troopers tied up. You find a couple of Republic officers tied up. You see where the pirates managed to get these uniforms and stuff and some of the weapons that they were using. And the Republic soldiers will join your guys' mission and heading off to Onderon City.
There's so many people on the ship now.
yes.
It's a busy ship.
The ship has room.
I get it. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
R4 is gonna have to go turn the life support back up. But you guys head over the jungles of Onderon. You do see a couple of those large predators down in the jungles around you, and you come to this very advanced city with this massive wall, sort of keeping the jungle at bay. And you see the city's been decorated for Life Day. There's lights all over the place. You do see, even in spite of the separatist blockade, there are people gathered in the streets singing carols, looking up defiantly at the sky, and everybody's excited to see you there with supplies. It's a big celebration when you guys sort of land and start divvying out everything.
Hey, Life Day.
And, yeah, you guys deliver your supplies. You fly, hopefully not backwards, back to the Star Destroyer.
Alright, now I feel like on purpose flying backwards just to scare them.
As
What-
we leave the city, can I open the landing strip and just throw all of the snowflakes that I've made as we leave, so that it like falls on them? As
Yes.
If you fall out, I'm not getting you.
It's a beautiful Life Day miracle as the paper snow begins to fall from the shuttle as you guys fly back to the Clone Wars, back to the front lines. And that's everything I've got for tonight.
Woo!
So yeah, thank you, players, for coming and having this Life Day journey with me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Aaron, for helping me through the system. I really, really appreciate that. I want to run the system some more. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's super fun.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do a Star Wars game.
It is. It's a little cumbersome to get used to, but once you get used to it, I really like it, and I really like the narrative possibilities of, like, well, you fail, but you have so much advantage. So how does that work? And
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I keep meaning to try out Genesis, which is their generic version of this rule set, for not just using it for Star Wars, but I've yet to do so. Because, well,
You've got too many games.
exactly. I don't have time to run another game. But
Because there's so many games out there.
And he runs half of them.
Right.
no,
Aaron's
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
not
forever
running anything
DM
on-
spot.
I'm not running anything on the stream.
No, but off stream.
Well, yeah,
You are running Something Something Dragons, which is
I am
our
running.
podcast.
yes, but that's not on the stream.
No, because we have privacy concerns.
But yeah,
But
so thank you, audience, for tuning in with us. Please
thank you.
be sure to come back tomorrow night when we have our season finale for East Texas University. That's going to be very, very sad for everybody involved. Probably not because of what happens to our characters, just because we've been having so much fun playing together. And I'm going to miss it. Be sure, again, to check out our podcast, Something Something Dragons, where you can find Aaron and you can find Blue playing Pathfinder every week. Are you guys still in the Carrying Crown
We
adventure
will be on
path?
the carry ground for a while.
Yeah, so we are, I'd say, in the last third of the first book of the Adventure Path. And,
Nice.
there's 6 books in the Adventure Path, so
Oh, yeah. So you guys will be carrying the crown for a long time.
yes.
For a long time. So come check us out, because we're lonely.
And then next week, please come back for our Cyberpunk one-shot, where we are going to hopefully say goodbye to 2020 in spectacular fashion.
I wish I was in that group, man.
We, like most people, are hoping that this year will sneak away quietly and leave and never come back.
Or get
But-
shot on its way out the door.
Yeah. So hopefully the Cyberpunk folks will be able to just open fire on them.
Yeah, we're running Cyberpunk 2020 as opposed to the new version. So
Yeah, so Cyberpunk 2020 instead of Cyberpunk Red. And tune in tomorrow night. We'll have some announcements for what's going to be happening here on the channel starting in January 2021. Thank you, everybody, who tuned in. I hope everybody has a happy holidays. If you're celebrating Christmas this week, Merry Christmas.
Happy late Hanukkah.
Yeah, happy late Hanukkah. Yeah, that's all I've got. We're going to go ahead and raid Laugh Love Wendy, who has been on the show a couple of times. And I think they play Curse of Strahd on Tuesday nights. So thank you, everybody who tuned in, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday if we don't see you before the new year.
Peace.
And we're off.